Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Let's take a look at a package that I received this morning. It's a package from Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona. This video is about BOGO toys and books that you can get at Gotham City Comics currently. Buy one, get one free sale for Christmas in July. We have about 2 or 3 days left, I guess, in the month of July. And now would be the time, if you're interested in getting a buy one, get one free deal, to contact Kevin at Gotham City Comics. He has select action figures as well as select graphic novels and maybe some other items that are buy one, get one free currently. And you can contact Gotham City Comics by Googling them up on your device and clicking on that little icon that looks like a telephone, and you'll just dial them right up. You find their hours and the days that they're open, and you can call Kevin in person over the telephone, and he will help you over the phone. And if you have questions about anything that you might be interested in, like G.I. Joe classified figures or Masters of the Universe, Masterverse or Origin figures, or Marvel Legends, as well as graphic novels, and he can tell you what he has available for buy one, get one free here at the end of the month of July, because we've only got 3 days left on this sale. Only a couple days, or maybe 2 days. I forget. I haven't looked at the calendar today. But you only have a short amount of time. So that's why we're going to make this video and talk about, and I'm going to show you what I got from Kevin here today. Only got 4 items. So I did the buy one, get one free deal on a couple G.I. Joe classified figures that I didn't have yet. And then also a couple books I didn't have. So let's take a look at the books first. This is a PS art book softie. It's Weird Horrors. It's got George Tuska, Bob Forgione, and Don Perlin art in it. These are pre-code horror comics from 1952. I've never read Weird Horrors before. I do like that the cover, well, it's interesting that the cover logo is different than the logo that was used on the book. It looks like, well, it's similar. It just looks a lot like a pulp, doesn't it? Look like pulp lettering. So we get Weird Horrors 1 through 5. I don't know anything about this comic, so I'm really looking forward to reading these. Now, inside of a PS art book, you get reproductions that are completely faithful to the actual comics. Everything is included here. You get slick paper on the covers, and then this other just standard paper on the interiors. Everything's color. This looks kind of good, doesn't it? I'm looking forward to reading this. It looks great. Now, part of what's cool about these 2 books that I got, now the other book I got is this Vault of Horror from the EC Archives, which is great. The new EC Archives series that they're putting out. But it turned out that this is also, so these reprints here of Vault of Horror, I think it's 20, which one, 24 through 27 or something? 24 through 29, I'm sorry. So these are also 1952, actually the same months. So it looks like this Vault of Horror is May of 52, and that's when Weird Horrors #1 came out. So when something like this happens, randomly, I look forward to doing this sort of thing, making a comparison between what Weird Horrors #1 and Vault of Horror #24 are going to be like, since there's probably a good chance that they were both on the comic book rack or the stands close to being the same time. All of these books, they might coincide month to month, and so that's an interesting thing for me. I like doing stuff like that. So this is a great way currently to get EC reprints. It's actually the best way currently. And then really the best way currently to do it for the next 2 days is to call Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona, and see if he has any of these for buy one, get one free. I don't know if he does, but there's no telling what he has left, so might want to check it out. This stuff is great. This is maybe some of the best comics ever created, right? Looks great. Excited to read both of these books. Okay. let's talk about some action figures now, because we got action figures from Gotham City Comics. I like G.I. Joe classified figures. Now we have an older figure here that I didn't have yet, which is number 7. Woo! Which is number 7. And it is Gung Ho. This is what your new G.I. Joe looks like, you guys. Let's move the camera. Do something with the camera. It's terrible right now, what's happening here. So this is Gung Ho. He's one of the G.I. Joe characters. He's a Marine. He's got a patrol cap. He's got all these cool weapons. These figures are about 7 inches high, I think. 7 inches tall. This is where G.I. Joe is at currently, and they're really nice. These toys are made for both for kids to play with and for collectors to collect. The art on the boxes is great. As you can see, they're all organized and numbered to be set up like on a shelf. Like that's what a lot of collectors do, is they line them up by numbers. It's like collecting comic books in a way. You save the packaging, and then when you're done playing with the guys, you can put them back into the packaging. And one of the good things about these figures that I like is that the packaging that Hasbro's been doing, is so efficient, in my opinion, that they don't even put the twisty ties or little things that you got to cut off with the scissors and everything. That's a hassle. They don't do that anymore. You can just pop them right back in, and and put them in there and put them back into his plastic prison when you're done playing with them. It's a cool figure. Now, these characters, if you don't know, are based on characters from the G.I. Joe cartoon and comic books. This little disclaimer so you can't sue Hasbro if something goes wrong. All right, he's got all these wacky weapons, right? Kind of crazy weapons, like energy type weapons that look like real weapons, because nobody really gets shot or killed in the G.I. Joe universe. Doesn't seem like it to me. Very rarely. I mean, I think they killed off the main character, Snake Eyes, but that was only so that they could replace him with an updated version of Snake Eyes, an empowering version of Snake Eyes, so that G.I. Joe could be for girls too, because girls for years have been clamoring for G.I. Joe characters, so it made sense that we make the new Snake Eyes a girl. He's got a backpack there. I think that what goes where? I don't know what goes where yet. Maybe that gun goes there. Not sure yet. Maybe he's supposed to hold the... I don't know. Bear with me. We're going to figure it all out together. That kind of looks good. There we go. And then it looks... Oh, got to turn this little forearm armor thing. Communicator. I read you, Lima Charlie. He's got like a grenade launcher. He's gonna be handling a grenade launcher for you guys, shooting you with this grenade launcher. If I could get his fingers to bend it. All right, maybe not. So that's Gung Ho. Gung Ho. I think that's a good movie too. It's like a World War II movie. Can't remember who's in it, but I think it's about that 442nd or something, 442nd Infantry Battalion or something. It was like a mostly Japanese American infantry battalion in World War II. Most of them came from the Central Valley of California, if I remember right. I think that's what that movie Gung Ho is about. Either that or it's about Japanese car manufacturing in the mid-'80s. I can't remember. Maybe there's 2 Gung Ho movies. I think there's 2. But neither one of them is about this guy. And he looks like he means business. He kind of looks like one of the Village People. Okay, the next G.I. Joe figure that we got, buy one, get one free. Remember that? Which is an incredible deal, because these figures run $24.99. And so when you're buying two, when you're getting a BOGO, buy one get one free, you're paying $12.50 a figure, which is cheaper than you get these figures for when they're on clearance on Amazon or at, really that's the only place to find them on clearance, because they don't go on clearance at Target or Walmart. They sell for full price typically, but sometimes 2 or 3 years down the line you might be able to find this figure if he was not popular. But a figure like this is special. This guy Barbecue, that's his name. This guy Barbecue, he's a firefighter. He's a Joe. He's a G.I. Joe. He's come from this new Special Missions Cobra Island line. It's a little bit different. This is new. You can tell it's new because look at the number. It's number 32. That's later on down the line. Our gung-ho there, he was only the 7th G.I. Joe. This guy's already number 32, and he's a special deco version. I think the original or the main figure is not this color. He's like blue or something, or green. I don't know, but this is the guy you want if you're interested in Barbecue. He's a firefighter, and also he runs a food truck. He looks great. This is some special stuff here. Look at all this detail. G.I. Joe, a real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. Joe, go Joe. Let's see, he comes with a bunch of cool stuff. Let's pop it all out. Oh, we got a couple axes. Then we have some sort of a pistol that hooks up to a hose that hooks up to a pack on his back. Let's go like this. G.I. Joe. Go Joe. So we get this pistol that's going to plug into this thing. We're going to put that on the backpack. But then we also get a big axe and a little hatchet. So this, it appears, goes on his back like that. How are you guys liking this video? How's it been? If you're enjoying it, don't forget to drop a like. And it's free to subscribe. It's also free to drop a like on the video as well. It's always free to do both of those things, and unless you're counting into the... if you take into account that they do run commercials sometimes here. And I guess that's not totally free, because they're trying to sell you things like hot dog cookers, spinners, those hot dog spinners. They keep feeding me ads for hot dog spinners. Okay. G.I. Joe. He's got places to hold his axes, it looks like. Real American hero. G.I. Joe was there. Go Joe. I don't know where this goes, you guys. Oh. It's going like this. It does. It clips. Oh, I'm going to break it. There we go. I got it. Don't worry, guys. I got it. Sit back down. So don't forget to drop a like or a subscription, a subscribe, and maybe a comment like, hey, man, that barbecue looks awesome. Or not. Thanks for watching. And don't forget that there's deals to be had over at Gotham City Comics in the next 48 to 72 hours. So don't forget to call Kevin. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll talk to you next time.